Good morning. It is sunrise up here at Snoqualmie Pass, and it is the first day of summer. Today I am going to be climbing a mountain I have wanted to climb for some time because I drive by it so often, and that would be Snoqualmie Mountain up here at, obviously, Snoqualmie Pass. This is a challenging climb, to say the least. It is 3,100 feet of gain in 3.8 miles round trip. So that is 3,000 feet of gain in under 2 miles. So this is a steep scramble most of the way. I'm very excited. This is supposed to have spectacular views, and just getting to be up in the Alpine up at Snoqualmie Pass is going to be a fantastic way to start out the summer. Anyway, I have a hard climb ahead of me, so let's get going. So, Snoqualmie Mountain is known for two things: starting off steep and getting steeper. This is relentlessly uphill, and it is not a maintained trail either, so it is pretty rough. Like I'm just going up these boulders here. So that is that's the trail right now, and pretty soon I should be breaking out of this bush and getting some views. Been getting some peekaboo views of the sunrise behind me, but whew, gotta keep climbing. And yeah, this is already living up to its name, and I'm only like quarter of the way up. So whew, got a ways to go yet, but the promise of the mountains is motivating. I have made it a third of the way up. I made it to the junction, which does not look like a junction, where you can either go to Guy Peak or Snoqualmie Mountain. And kicking up to Snoqualmie Mountain, I've done about a little over 1,000 feet of gain, so almost halfway there in terms of the gain, and I think halfway there in terms of the mileage as well. And the section I just did was definitely borderline scrambling. There's like it's like a 40% grade of rocks and stuff for a good stretch there, so it's definitely a thigh burner. And it kind of is going to even out a little bit. By even out, I mean like go to like a 20% grade or something, and then get steeper towards the summit. But I am excited because I think this is the point when the views are going to start opening up in earnest, so I am excited for that. But whew, gonna take a little breather and then get back on up this mountain. So if you want a sense of how steep this trail is, I was down there just like a second ago. You climb up this and then just going straight up the mountain. Yeah, this is absolutely living up to its name, but I am motivated because guess what I see ahead? The sun. Almost to a point where the sun has reached over the ridge, so oh boy. Yep, I can get this next 50 feet out of the way and get some sun on my skin. But yeah, this is steep. This is definitely more of a scramble the whole way, kind of. Rudy scramble, but scramble nonetheless, so. Well, as I'm sure you can see, I made it up into the sun and the view is really starting to open up. This is amazing. There's a reindeer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the part of the climb I was looking forward to, when it opens up and you start getting these views. I should have a view of the summit in another couple hundred feet or so. I'm really excited for this last section because it's supposed to be just gorgeous, so, but oh my gosh. This is not a bad view. There it is. It's the summit. Snoqualmie Mountain Summit. I can see it. Woo! I got like, I don't even know. I can't estimate. Maybe 500 more feet. I'm not entirely sure, but I have the summit in my sights now, so woo! Yeah, this view is pretty amazing, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get up on that ridge. Should be up there within, hopefully within the next 30 minutes, but definitely within the hour. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
I'm sorry, I'm a little delirious. This is definitely a summit that makes you earn it, but oh my God, is it incredible. There's oh my gosh, there's so much to see, but summit of Snoqualmie! I have wanted to climb this mountain for years. I have looked up at it and said, one day I'm gonna do the climb, and this feels amazing. I got up here it took me like 2 hours and 45 minutes to get up here, which is slower than I expected, but I'm spending like 2 hours up here, I swear. This is amazing, and it's only 9, so like I get to just hang out. Oh my gosh, so I will show off everything, but first I absolutely need to eat. I'm starving. This might be the best snack spot so far this year. I mean, check that out. Just dangling my feet over what is probably a 700-foot drop with this incredible view. Once again, it's not a good snack spot unless you are dangling your feet over some kind of perilous drop. Safely, of course, but I'm going to enjoy this. Oh my gosh, a summit has not felt this good so far this year. Like, this is just, Snoqualmie Mountain. There is a lot to show off with this summit, so I'm gonna do an extended tour because there are so many peaks and sights to see, but I just came down a little bit further down the ridge and look at that behind me. That is Snow Lake. So I will start by showing off the peaks over here. So we have Chair Peak, Caleton Peak, we have Snow Lake, which is a beautiful hike in and of itself, but like getting to see it from above like this, oh my gosh, this view is phenomenal. Oh my, okay. And then we have Wright Mountain, and then coming this way we have Big Snow, and then this spire here, that is Thompson. And I'll go to the summit to point out some more peaks, but I mean, like, that is just the showstopper right there. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that view was on this. This is insane. Well, continuing with the tour, I am standing on the summit of Snoqualmie Mountain. So it's here. This is the summit area. Over there is the ledge where I was, and that's where the summit benchmark is. And then over this way, this is where you get the view of Snow Lake. I wanted to show that off because it is gorgeous. But once again, we have Caleton, Chair Peak, Bryant Peak, and then a spire way back in the distance, that's McClellan Butte. And then looking this way, this peak here, this gray one, that is Silver Peak. And then obviously, I mean, Rainier is out for us today. Incredible. And you can see the top of Mount Adams. It's probably not going to come out on camera, but I can see it. And then looking back this way, this is the false summit. This is what you come up onto after climbing up that hellaciously steep ridge. And then you see this amazing ridge line over this way. And then actually the peak over this way, that is Kendall Peak, which I climbed last year, and you'll be able to see the Kendall catwalk and stuff. And you can also see Red Mountain from that sub peak as well. But this ridge and this sweeping view is just jaw-dropping. This is an incredible view. I cannot believe how panoramic this is. Especially, like, it's just right off Snoqualmie Pass. It feels like a crazier mountain than, it feels like this is like really deep in the wilderness. But an up top view of an alpine lake like that was a surprise. I didn't know. Oh my gosh. I'm just floored by this view. The vertigo from the drop-offs is pretty crazy. But I love it. Oh my gosh. All right, standing on the false summit here, getting ready to head back down. The sun is fully out, so I'm definitely gonna have a warmer descent than ascent, but oh my gosh. And sorry, I could go on about this summit, but I have it all to myself. I haven't seen another soul, and just, man, I'm always grateful anytime I get this incredible of a place and a view all to myself to enjoy. It's really quite magical. But I do have to go back down, and it's a good thing I'm a masochist, otherwise, you know, this would suck. The trail to get up here is steep, rocky, scrambly, and honestly quite a pain. And if there wasn't this incredible view, I'd say it wasn't worth it, but it is absolutely worth it. But going down is going to be interesting, to say the least. So I'm going to get going and try not to fall and see if I can't get back down in under 2 hours. That's my hope. I'm hoping this won't take too long, because yeah, this is not going to be the fun part, but I have to get back down somehow. I survived that descent, and the descent was as fun as I suspected it would be. It took me exactly 2 hours to get back down off that mountain, and whew, Snoqualmie Mountain definitely delivered, met my expectations and exceeded them. It's a gorgeous view at the top and a very challenging climb. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is a good one, but it's a crazy one for sure. I do not recommend this trail if you are just wanting to get a great view around here, or if you haven't done any off-trail scrambles or anything like that, because this is not a maintained trail. It is not obvious in many places. It is just steep rock and loose scree and roots, and you're going up a 30 to 40 to 50% grade the entire time. It is 3,000 feet of gain in a mile and a half. So if that sounds like your kind of misery, I do recommend it, but I would say this is definitely not a beginner friendly mountain or trail, but it is fun if you're looking for something a little bit more adventurous and you want to get away from the crowds and get that awesome view. But oh my gosh, that view, this was a fantastic way to start summer. It is June 22nd today, so it was just the start of summer, so this is like starting summer off right. And now when I drive over Snoqualmie Pass, I can look up and say, I've been up there now, because I've been looking at this mountain for a long time, so it feels really good to have finally done this one. It'll be a while before I come back, before I summon the mental strength to want to put myself through that trail again, but it is beautiful and it is so worth it. I'm so glad I did it. Anyway, I have gone on long enough. Snoqualmie Mountain, incredible, incredible climb. Here are my favorite pictures from the trail today. Enjoy.